blackety stuff. Think of like Afro punk, Afrochella stuff.
Y'all, let's talk about Kwanzaa because it's lit.
Hey, beauties and boos. This is your girl Key. I'm back again. I'm so excited to do this video. Obviously, Kwanzaa ended on January 1st, but I kind of like to keep Kwanzaa up a little bit just because Kwanzaa is just such a beautiful time and such a beautiful holiday. But I am about to take my Kwanzaa stuff down. So I was like, let me do a quick video on Kwanzaa and how to celebrate it. I have been celebrating Kwanzaa since I was a kid, but I still have my cheat sheet with me from forever because it's just so much to Kwanzaa because Kwanzaa is so symbolic. Kwanzaa was created in 1966 by Dr. Mulana Korinja. I may not be saying that right, so if I'm saying stuff wrong, don't mind me. I'm gonna put like the actual words at the screen at the bottom, so if I'm not saying it right, maybe you can read it right. December 26th all the way to January 1st. It aims to strengthen the African American culture, in particular, heritage, family, and community values. So, just background context, what was going on in 1966? It was the beginning, the very beginning of the Black Power movement, back to our roots. So, this particular holiday was created as a response to heighten and strengthen our culture. Again, Kwanzaa is not a religious holiday. It has nothing to do with religion. It has everything to do with culture and everything to do with heritage. Kwanzaa is a melting pot of the different pieces of West African culture put together in a harvest festival. And that's why Kwanzaa has so many different symbols, because it comes from so many different cultures. You want to decorate your home in all the colors of the Pan-African flag, as well as the candles that are on the Kimora. This is the Kimora, which is our candle holder. So the Pan-African flag is red, black, and green. The red color stands for the blood that was shed from our people. The greenish is about the land of motherland, which is Africa, the prosperous and healthy land, as well as future and hope for our people. And black is for the skin of our people. So that is the Pan-African flag, and you want to decorate your entire house with it. Kinara, your candles, your display of Kwanzaa must be in a place where people can see. I'm talking to schools, I'm talking to hospitals, I'm talking to places that are public places that are trying to celebrate all three or honor all three holidays around that time, which is Hanukkah, Christmas, and Kwanzaa. It must be where people can see, because Kwanzaa is a festival of community. It should not be behind the desk where nobody can access it, but it must be somewhere of a place of honor. You have your different fruits that you display. Your family favorite fruits are, but the fruits just represent life, prosperity, fortune, things like that. And then you also have corn. So corn is a very important symbol in Kwanzaa. This is a can of sweet corn, y'all. I really want to be very transparent with y'all of how Kwanzaa can shift and what it means for your family. We don't have no real ears of corn. We never really did. When I was young, one year, the fake corn that we had went away. So my grandma put out this can of corn. And this can of corn actually expired in 2015. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna open it. I'm gonna leave it where it is, okay? But the corn represents the children. In our culture and Pan-African diaspora as a whole, children are a huge part of our society. There are 7 candles that represents the 7 days of Kwanzaa, as well as 7 principles. 7 is a very important number. So I'm gonna run through the 7 symbols and then through the 7 principles, as well as explain how my family celebrates these principles. A lot of people, they understand Kwanzaa, they may know the days, they know why it's existing, but they don't technically know how to execute the celebration on the Mika, which is the mat, which represents the foundation on which communities are built. And the symbols of Kwanzaa are all arranged on a mat and all brought together. So whatever you choose for symbols during your Kwanzaa celebration, put it on top of the mat. The zawadi, which are the gifts, which is my favorite part of Kwanzaa. But the gifts are the symbolic of the labor and love of parents and the commitments made by our families. So, fun fact about the gifts of Kwanzaa, you can get them out usually on the last day of Kwanzaa or whenever your festival day is. And the festival day is usually called the Kurambu, which is a major Kwanzaa feast, which usually happens on the 6th day, which is Kuumba. But anyways, the gifts must be books, African or Pan-African diaspora significance, or handmade gifts. It cannot be store-bought gifts or just giving a kid toy. It has to be books about African American culture. So let's get to the 7 principles, which is the Naguzu Saba. So the way that you celebrate the principles, or just throughout Kwanzaa in general, is that you say Harabi Gandhi. Harabi Gandhi means what's the news. That's the way that you greet each other. Also, after stating the principles or after saying something that the community needs to be in agreement with, you will say Harambe. And Harambe, it means like let's pull together, hello, celebration. The first day, which I have the candle lit for you already, is Umoja, which means unity. And it strives to maintain unity in our family, in our community, in our nation, in our race. The way that my family celebrates the Umoja Day is basically by something together. Is it getting on a conference call? Is it coming together to eat? Is it unifying on a particular goal for the family for the next year? So you want to take the candle of the previous day to light the next day. That's a very important part, again, because these principles are meant to live on and to build off of one another for a better life. The next day, right here, is Kujidakalia, which is self-determination, which means seek definition to create and speak for ourselves rather than allowing others to speak for us. So the way that my family and my friends celebrate this day is that we speak affirmations over each other. And we stand up and we speak affirmations to ourselves. Ujima, which is collective responsibility, which means maintain a community, to shoulder the responsibility for our problems of others and to work together to solve them. This day is very important. This day can be celebrated as a community hall, as a family meeting. What are the problems? What are the 3 major things we need to talk about? I.e., this will be the 3rd day. 3 is a really good number because we could be sitting here talking all day about the problems, right? So what are the 3 problems that we do not want to bring into the new year? And how can we solve them? The next day. Now, this is very important. Watch what I'm about to do here. The center candle is always for the last day. So I'm going to go over to the green side, and it doesn't matter if you start on red or green, just don't ever light the black candle if it's not the last day, okay? So the next day is Ujama, which is cooperative economics, which works towards building and maintaining our own businesses, shops, stores, to see our communities profit together. This is the most lit day out of Kuumba, okay? Buy black, you hear me? Go to a black store, go to a black restaurant. Whatever you gotta buy that day, buy black. A way that you could do it outside of buying things is, again, creating a family fund for the children, to help them have some type of money when they go to college, or if they need it during like their senior year, or emergency money for them. Get together and do that. Nia stands for purpose. I know a lot of y'all got friends named Nia. It is an African word, Swahili word, which means purpose. It collectively works towards the development of the community in order to restore the community in its traditional greatness. This is the day you celebrate your heritage. This is the day that you will read a book like this that talks about our history, so we will be reminded of our traditions. This is the day that you will celebrate the traditions in your family. Is it that y'all get together and cook and clean the greens with grandma that day? Even if y'all not supposed to, even if y'all just ate the greens, get together and cook the greens. Whatever your tradition is, this is the day you highlight those traditions and you celebrate those traditions. You write down traditions, even if that's a tradition for, you know what, we're going to start writing it down. We're going to create a family cookbook. Whatever it is for your family, your community that celebrates our traditions and keep them vital, this is what that day is for. Okay, the 6th day, which is my favorite, is Kwanzaa, which stands for creativity. This candle I broke. I'm not going to lift it out just yet, so I'm going to use another candle to light Kwanzaa because I broke that one. But Kwanzaa, again, creativity, elevating the community, making it greater, more beautiful, and more beneficial is here. This is also the day that you have the Kwanzaa, which is the feast. This is usually the day where the community, like where you live, your block, your neighborhood, this is usually the day, which is December 31st, that you get together as a whole to celebrate Kwanzaa. You celebrate this day with dance, with song, with art, with having fun, with partying. Is it repainting the store next door to you to restore its beauty? Is it getting together as a family and having a painting sale day, which is a time to light our black candle? Is Imani. Yes, I know y'all also have a lot of friends, me too, and cousins named Imani, which is also a Swahili word, which means faith. And you place trust in your parents, your teachers, your leaders, and your children to strive righteousness and ultimate victory in our world for our people. The way that you celebrate this day and the way that my family celebrates Imani, which is on the 1st, we all get together, we eat tablets and gumbo all day, and we sit and talk and we reflect on all of the principles. We get together, we set goals for our families, we pray, and we pray, and we pray, and we praise each other. We love on one another because I have faith in my family, that my family got my back. I have faith that we are going to get our ultimate victory one day, as well as pouring into the people in your life. Send out a text to the people that's younger than you. Send them a text and let them know, like, I believe in you. I have faith in you. You reach out to people older than you and say, I need you to pray for me today. I need you to have faith in me. This is how you celebrate Imani. Beauties and beaus, thank you, thank you, thank you. See y'all later. Bye. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you to everyone who has been supporting me thus far. Now, this video has blessed you. Please comment. I would love to hear about it, and also share it so it can bless somebody else. Now, what I need you to do is click that subscribe button and click that bell so you know when your girl dropping some new heat, okay? And follow on all the social media platforms below. Mwah. Bye.